But the allegations that Trump's lawyers are now suing public are only a preview of Trump and his allies' special plans to significantly increase presidential immunity if he defeats Joe Biden in the 2024 election, according to two sources discussing matter with former president since last year. Trump and his close associates plan to expand Nixon-era memo Office Legal Counsel Ministry Justice that effectively forbids ministry from filing a lawsuit. He has been serving as president for decades. Some advisors to Trump and others familiar with these debates say they plan to release a new note advising that a fully Trumpized OLC should ban the ministry's prosecution even after presidents leave office. Two people with direct knowledge of the situation say that these ideas have been communicated to Trump over the past few months by a handful of right-wing lawyers and longtime co-workers. Since leaving the White House, Trump has faced private lawyer investigations and criminal prosecutions. The current Trump administration aims to prevent a recurrence of this situation. For any action, including its preliminary plans, which are vaguely related to its official duties, he will effectively place the president above the law, both in office and outside of it. The move will face numerous hurdles, and future management can easily reverse such a note. But if this effort is completed in another period of Trump, it will be an attempt to strengthen the respect that many governments have shown to the OLC views. Even if the planned note is cancelled, it will still present a rhetorical and political fig leaf that Trump could use to combat future lawsuits. It's also not out of the odds that a future president would appreciate the idea of having a lifelong, permanent immune shield and choose to maintain it. Editor's choices. Despite all ambition, legal shield plan given by OLC may be less effective than hope of some members of Trump's legal brain trust currently. A federal appeals court in Washington, D.C. He will decide on similar arguments presented by Trump's lawyers in appeal resulting from special counsel's case to overturn election against former president. And he seems to be skeptical of those claims while Trump and his team are ultimately successful or not. The planned immunity document will represent another major test of Trump for the country's political and legal institutions. This news is based on interviews with two sources who have spoken to Trump about the issue in recent weeks, namely a conservative lawyer close to the Trump family and written communications reviewed by Rolling Stone. The 1973 OLC memo, which the Trumpworld elites hope to expand, is not in law, but as a matter of policy. Administrations since the Nixon-era while in office, they delayed him as an established guide on how to deal with possible presidential crimes. In 2000, Bill Clinton's OLC released a second note on the subject that agreed with the original note. Two notes of